combined for 321 points. That's just mind-boggling.
Here's Irving, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got 8 points.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But, hey, it's the All-Star game.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here in the first, about that one on Davis. Greg, you brought up last year's game, that unbelievable 163-158 win for the West, and it was indeed the highest-scoring All-Star game.
But that was out of control and made for one heck of a show.
They get it back.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Down low, here's Curry. Knocks it loose. Davis, the pass to Curry. A three from Leonard, and that one's good. Leonard's got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems. And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here's Millsap. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. And, guys, just thinking back to last year's All-Star game, I mean, something that was really special. How about the sight of Al and Marc Gasol, 2 brothers facing each other on the opening jump ball?
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. That moment when the Gasol brothers competed for the opening tip really was unique. It was the first time 2 siblings have ever started an NBA All-Star game.
And you could sense, Kevin, that the significance was not lost on them. They both talked about how much it meant to them. It was just a really cool moment to be a part of.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Drummond. Paul George comes in for Paul Millsap. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Harden kicks to Leonard. And too long on the shot.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
That's good.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done. And if you remember last year, I mean, no star shined brighter in this game than Russell Westbrook. About 41 points, just one off Wilt Chamberlain's all-time record. And I'd say Russell was a very deserving MVP.
LeBron's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Curry kicks to Cousins. Harden dishes to Curry. Screen by Cousins. Curry with it. Wade picks him up. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. That All-Star game scoring record of Wilt Chamberlain, which Westbrook came so close to breaking last year, has now, Greg, been on the books for over 50 years.
Unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, when Westbrook had that 27 points at halftime, I thought for sure that record was going to go down.
How about the night Irving is having? He already has 9 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
And there's such a sense of history that surrounds the All-Star game. I mean, this is the 65th time this event has been held. And you think back on all the legends of the NBA. They've all made their mark in some way on this contest.
And it's Wade penetrating, and he jams it with authority.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Curry's shot is good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Irving. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it has.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Oh, yeah. He's in this game for a reason, Kev.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And on the way from Irving for three. A great event unfolding, one quarter basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Lowry out there at DeRozan. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's George in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And George with the stuff.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. That's a quick bucket there. Solid. Transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And it's Westbrook again missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
They need this. And he goes strong with one-handed jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Harden. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. Leonard, the pass to Durant. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Timeout called. East All-Stars.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Drummond. LeBron comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And West also making a switch. Hayward's checked in. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Harden gets the bucket.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And they're moving it up. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Westbrook.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket by Harden.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Harden's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Irving's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying the opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively. And what a show Russell Westbrook put on a year ago at the All-Star game. I mean, you could tell early on that he was looking to take over and leave his mark.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Lopez comes in for Paul Millsap. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for George. The West also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Griffin. Anthony Davis comes in for Kevin Durant. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Goes up, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Ellen Westbrook, Greg, in that All-Star game did take over. He ended up with 41 points in about 25 minutes played, Clark.
Yeah, he got 28 shots up to get to that 41, but it was quite clear he was on a mission in that game, and he was surely the star of the show.
Lillard against Irving. Davis gets a wide-open look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Pulls it up. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Davis. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night. Outside Irving. From beyond the arc and then some.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Here is Lillard following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Tipped away.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
In a pretty tight look.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. We never get tired of having the privilege to broadcast at such an amazing and fun weekend. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll...
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Harden. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Cousins in at the center filling out the middle.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Again, Curry missing.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the rejection by Cousins. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. West All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Curry against Irving. For the tie. West All-Stars with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one.
What a sluggish, muddy start to this second half. Still scoreless.
And Davis throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here are the East All-Stars. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Davis kicks to Leonard. Curry with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Curry dishes to Leonard. It's Harden with the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. A 3-pointer off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
From past the arc. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists tonight.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single 3-pointer in that first half.
Irving against Curry. Harden kicks to Cousins. Kicks it out to Harden. From outside the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He's got 13 points and 2 steals. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for James, and it's Jackson in for Kyrie Irving.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Durant just inside the line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's the mark. Antetokounmpo kicks to Drummond. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. The shot is off. And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money.